Today, you join me at Hotel Croatia CAVTAT and we'll be exploring this 5-star luxury hotel in the heart of Croatia, where we're going to check out the seaside pool, the food, the jaw-dropping views, our sea view, sauna, and a whole lot more. Stick around for this one because this hotel is not to be missed. So as you go into this hotel, you're greeted with a really grand entrance, Hotel Croatia, and this nice stone kind of perimeter, stone wall all the way around. Now the hotel is as big as it looks. It goes on from the back as well, and you get a really awesome sea view, but you get these little golf buggies. I'm not too sure if you need to pay for those, but they take you down to the town, which is only 5 minutes away. All right, through the main doors and into the lobby. So I've already spent a night here, so I know my way around, which is always good and not getting lost. But this place is beautiful and probably one of my most favourite hotels I've been in. You've got lots of seating, which is always a good thing, and all the plug sockets as well. So if you do want to work, you can. Down there's where all the dineries are, but I'll show you that later on in the video. One of the best bits about this hotel is this. So you have this kind of mini atrium, or what, I don't know what you'd, maybe like mini atrium. It's basically trees. I'll show you. So we'll be going out here later, but yeah, you go outside, maybe finish a spa, or you just want to go for a nice walk. Door entrance is over there, and you just go all the way down here, and there's multiple different paths that either lead to the town or take you to the outside pool and games area. This is literally coming in from the entrance of the hotel, which is just over there. And this place is beautiful. Also got a bar area. So if you want to drink, you just go to the bar, you can watch the game. Gift shop. In case you forgot some souvenirs in town, you can always buy some souvenirs here. But this is incredible. I need to show you what this is. I've never seen a hotel with a skylight like this that goes all the way down to the bottom. It's almost like, where do you start? So let's just go down to the bottom and I'll show you where the dining is. So if you know breakfast, which we've got included in the price, which I'll tell you later, for a luxury hotel that is also 5 stars. I'll tell you the price of that later on, but this is where you get a kind of buffet style. It was 20 euros when we paid last night, so that's 20 euros each. And throughout the hotel you have these amazing kind of wooden sculptures as well. This is amazing. So you got some like rocks and stones, really adds to it. So just make your way up, and honestly, because of the size of the hotels, loads of different areas you can go on, but we just found out if you go on different floors, so level 8 and level 9 in the hotel, you get greeted with some amazing views. Didn't want to be too loud because there was an elderly couple enjoying their quiet newspaper, so being all nice and everything, kept my mouth shut. But this is floor 8, again pretty much similar, but be a little bit louder here. Yeah, yesterday was rough. You could see the seas and you could see the waves breaking and the wind and everything. The rain was horrific. You wouldn't think, because it's such a beautiful day today. I think it's only fair to go back to the reception and we'll go ahead and check out the spa, because that's equally beautiful. Got on the wrong floor. There is another bar down here as well, which we'll check out as well. So yeah, plenty of options. I just saw Grace, go and give us a wave. She's off to the spa, and fair play, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing after this video as well. So this is another floor. This is, considering how busy the hotel is, this is a really nice space. I mean, it's huge, but there's views all around that you just pull up a chair, have a drink. And in this area particularly, you've got all the plug sockets, so you can work on your laptop, charge your phones, play games, whatever you want to do, and not be disturbed. And these kind of like sculptures as well, again, they're on all the walls. The attention to detail is really cool. I absolutely love it. But it's the skylight. If you've ever been on a cruise ship, you'd know what I mean. It has like the atrium in the middle. This kind of gets that feel, you know. Normally there'll probably be something down here, but yeah. So honestly, that's such a nice space. loads of chairs, places to sit, nice place to chill out. So I'm going to go to the spa. I'm not too sure how much I can show, but again, the greenery outside the window is what makes it. It's amazing. So we'll go in and have a look. Alright, so we go through the doors. And the spa is on the left, but again, I just love the outdoors. Two pools. There's one indoor one and there's one outdoor. It's the outdoor pool. It's about 20 degrees today, so fairly warm. Even though it looks cold, it is very nice. Okay, if you remember rightly, the reception is just through there, and these were kind of like the doors that are leading out to this grassy area. I'll just come out this main door here, and now we're just going to explore it. So the really cool thing about this, before you think, Matt, where's the room? I will show you the room, but because of the hotel, I thought this was lovely. So I thought I'll show you this first, and then I'll show you the room. And the cool thing about it is you can pick your path. You've got one which leads down into the waterfront, which is lovely. A lot of people dipping and have a little swim. But so you can walk down to the bottom. I'll show you the sign for that. In fact, we'll probably do that and I'll show you what that looks like, because yeah, the views are really, really cool. It's one of those things where you get there and you kind of just take it all in, you know, just chill, and happy days indeed. You must tell me how many times I say happy days. It's a lot, but yeah, it's beautiful. And the cool thing, this is all part of the hotel as well, which is fantastic. So we've got the signs, swimming pool and sports, which is that way. So we've seen the swimming pool, that's the outdoor pool I've shown you. And the sporting area is just next door to it. You have a badminton area and a place where you can play table tennis. I presume you get the paddles and stuff from reception. Hotel, beach and restaurant, let's go and check that out. It's literally just down there, not too far at all. All I'd say, if you've had a little bit of a cheat day as well, or just enjoyed yourself, overindulged because of the buffet food and dinner or whatever else because you're on holiday, plenty of stairs to burn off those calories. Not that you need to burn anything off, you don't, but it's a good way to get some exercise and get some steps. So we'll just follow this path, won't get lost, not too far, about 60 seconds and we'll be down by the sea. Walking downhill, you're always going to have to walk up again, but again, like the stairs, it's a fantastic way to get some exercise in. We need to go this way, so you just go down here. Like the thing I love about Croatia a lot is the red kind of terrace roofs. I think they look fantastic. It really gives it something unique. It's probably one of my favorite European countries I've been to as well, to be fair. But yeah, this is it. You've got the sea where people have a dip in. You've got the fishing nets around, so it's kind of create a nice safety net there, no pun intended. A nice kind of like promenade walk bit. But yeah, so Dubrovnik is over in that direction, so Old Town, which is where like the city walls are, so Game of Thrones, etc. when they were the other day. And there is a video on my YouTube channel that you could also check out if you wish. It just says Croatia, funny enough, and you can check out Old Town. I said the water wasn't cold, but the wind's picking up, so let's go and have a look, shall we? See how cold it really is. So if you see on Love Holidays, the photo is here, whereas all the chairs and everyone's drinking, having a good time, because you've got the island in the background, all that kind of good stuff. I think it's a little bit too windy today, but we do have stairs to get into it to have a swim. So I don't know how deep this thing is or how cold it is. That was very warm, like lovely. I'm gonna go in there later. I think what we're going to do is go for a sauna session, and then after the sauna use that to kind of cool off. Even though it's a bit warm, it's going to be a lot less warm than the sauna. So yeah, right, where shall we go? Oh, just to say, this is the Spinnaker, so it's the so you can see there, Spinnaker. There's a Spinnaker Tower in Portsmouth, but this is Spinnaker where you can eat nice food, and I'm pretty sure it looks absolutely beautiful when when it's dark, stars are out, the town's all lit up. I think it look amazing. As always, if you're liking this video, please give me a thumbs up, drop in a comment, I'll respond to those, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out more than you know. So that's the exterior of the hotel. I think it's only time that we're going to check out the room, because the room's going to have your jaw open. It's lovely, it's very nice. So Or is it though? Let's keep the curiosity, shall we? No, it's very nice. So yeah, let's go and check it out. So we're room 443, which is down this corridor. Lovely corridors. The doors are really nice as well. They're kind of like pushed in and at an angle. Very nice. Here we go. So as we come into the room, the first thing that you will notice is that view, and you have to see it because it is absolutely spectacular, especially when you wake up to something like that or go to bed with something like that. It's pretty incredible. So let's look at it. I'll spin the camera around and you can see what I mean. So the moment you go through the entrance, you have this, I want to say it's a panoramic window, slide door, you know, happy days, that leads onto the balcony. Honestly, this was a huge benefit of the room, but when we booked it, we didn't know where to get a sea view. It was just a double bed, which you can see here, but not necessarily a sea view. So we're very fortunate to get a sea view. Other people have different kinds of views. Have you seen them like levels 8 and 9? They might have views of the actual town. It looks really nice as well, and you know, equally, it'd be very nice to have a view like that as well. But anyway, let me give a proper room tour, show you a couple of things in here, and then happy days. So obviously we're coming through the main entrance. The toilet and stuff is over here. I'll show you that in a bit. But to start with, we have this very nice wardrobe. Now, just to remind you, it is a 5-star hotel, so just bear that in mind. And to be fair, in my opinion, so far it's fantastic. So you've got a few coat hangers here. I've got my shirt up there, probably because I haven't got an iron and I'm hoping to get the creases out, which doesn't look like it's happening. However, you can get an iron from downstairs. You just order on the phone, and happy days, they can give you the ironing, and it's, you know, completely free of charge, which is good. 2 additional pillows, storage units. I've got 1 shirt going on there. You got some shoe shine, which is pretty cool. And then you kind of like, if you want to do like cleaning, like washing and stuff, you've got different prices on here. So to give you an idea of what that would actually look like, and you can see it. So a shirt will cost you €640. For a dry cleaning sweater, €644. You know, what's the most expensive? I think it's a coat, which is €1593. So yeah, the iron's free, but you'll have to pay for like any kind of dry cleaning or cleaning, which I guess is fair enough. Let me know in the comments, would you expect that in a 5-star, or would you expect them to do it for you for free? Got more storage and the safe, okay, which is cool. I've got a pair of jeans going on in there. And then we've been living in here in this room now for about 4 days, and we've just finished our cup of tea, which we had plenty of, which is fantastic. But you had a good selection of these coffee. Now this coffee is fantastic, instant 100% Arabica. Love it, really good. Tastes like proper coffee, which is fantastic. But yeah, you get peppermint, you get fruit teas, you get raspberry teas, you get chamomile, and then you get the fridge. Said fridge, didn't I? I mean mini bar. The mini bar isn't too bad. I think it's actually very good. You just need to be wary of the price, because let me tell you how much a Kit Kat cost. It blew my mind, and I'm glad I didn't just take a Kit Kat. So you got some Pago or Pago, how would you pronounce it? Let me know in the comments. What are these? Milk, I believe. Something. Let me know. Kit Kat, I don't think this is all censored as well. They just come in, see what's missing, and then they'll just charge it up. But loads of different alcohols, Sauvignon Blanc, water, all nice and cold and fresh, glass bottles. Also got different kinds of shots. Gordon, Smirnoff. I'm not really a big drinker, but yeah, there's plenty. But that Kit Kat, you want to hazard a guess how much that cost? I'll let you know. €4.60, so €4.60. I don't know why I said like that. €4.60. What's that? That's like £4 for a Kit Kat. Bit excessive? Let me know. Nice mirror adjacent to the bed. Again, if you like my videos, you go ahead and subscribe. It helps me out more than you know. Just give it a thumbs up. But whenever we see a mirror, I always say subscribe. It's kind of my thing, I guess. So there we are. Like and subscribe. It is a good size mirror. But again, I still can't get over that view. It is incredible. So we do get dressing gowns as well. We've got 2. She's down in this pool. We'll be joining her in a bit. Going over for the sauna and a swim. I'm going to take you there as well in the proper sea. Aircon, nice and easy, you just flick the switch. I was a bit worried that it would stay on 26.5 degrees. Don't know why I'm saying numbers like these today, and not too hot. Cool things, they give you these kind of amenities. So we've got some body lotion, in-room dining. Obviously this doesn't come included, I'm afraid, our cocoa dark chocolate, nor does the watch. Lamps, very well lit, they're really nice. We did ask for a double bed, but we got 2 singles, so we kind of just pressed them together, which kind of make it super king. Bed is super comfortable. Don't worry, I've taken my flip-flops off for this, for the bed test. Don't need to do it, like I said, been here for 4 days, and yeah, other than having a stomach virus, wasn't particularly pleasant, especially doing an excursion. I slept like an absolute log. So yeah, this is the bed. Oh my word, super comfortable, lovely. I mean, the pillows aren't that thick, but they do the job and they're super comfortable. Love them. And I didn't even have to check the sheets or anything like that, because yeah, the people here, the housekeepers, they do a fantastic job. They're all very friendly. They say hello in the corridor. You know, I just called them up the other day just to get some peppermint tea because my stomach wasn't feeling too great, and they more than happily gave us a couple of sachets. But this chair right here is something to, I don't know what the word is, it is just super comfortable and it's amazing. So you have a buffet, but the actual chair itself, oh, very nice. You just kind of just lay back, look at the view. When the sun's going down and you see the sunset, there's an amazing sunset view around the hotel area. Every night they come in, even when it's not room service, and they give you a little chocolate. They give you a, what do you call that? I can't even pronounce it, I do apologise. Second to the chocolate, you have your kettle. So if you want your tea, they give you these nice amenities. This was Happy and Healthy. It's basically hand sanitizer. That smells like eucalyptus. I don't know if you can see that. It smells very nice. Yeah, really, really nice. And of course you have a guest directory. Again, they're very friendly. Like, it's how you would, I guess, expect to be in a 5-star hotel. I don't really know. But loads of different languages, so you understand what they are, and happy days. All is good. Cool, so all I need to show you now is the bathroom. And then I'm going to put my dressing gown on. I'm going to go to the sauna, and I'll take you down to the seafront. I'm going to go down there, hopefully not too cold, after the sauna for a nice cold dip. So yeah, you'll be coming with me on that as well. Again, just bear in mind we've been here for 4 days, so you know, it's not all perfect, but you know, towels are still all good, very fluffy, very, if you know White Company, I presume something similar to that, because they are lovely. You get plenty of cups and everything else. Got a toilet, you got a bug roll, all that good stuff, and you do have a nice shower. Loads of different body lotions, loads of different shampoos, all branded as well, and they smell absolutely lovely. The shower heads are very easy to use as well. I mean, it's all good, and the sink is pretty massive. But once again, there is a mirror, which you all know what that means. If you like the video, subscribe, it helps me out more than you know. Okay then, I'm going to get ready to go into the sauna and then have a nice dip into the sea. So let's come on down. I've got my t-shirt on, so obviously etiquette and everything else. Let's go and check it out. We're on the ground floor. The sauna is on level 5, the spa area. You can get all your treatments and everything else down there, which is not a bad thing. Treatments were €50 each, depending on what it was that you wanted. I think €50 was a 60-minute massage or something, so not bad. It only made sense to have 15 minutes in the sauna, which is very good. Just heed the warning, don't pour all the water into the bucket, it heats up like an oven. Then went into the sea salt pool. This was amazing. I could actually float. I normally sink like a rock. That was the sauna wrapped up, and now where are we off to, Grace? The sea. We're going into the sea now, which is it's all attached to the hotel, which is an added bonus. Not the sea itself, but the go right here. Right. So a nice cold dip or a warm dip, you don't know. The hotel's over there. Well, it's over there as well. And these are just the small steppy stones. You got to be careful not to trip, and just make your way down to the sea. If you notice, it's a little bit windy, so we'll see. Spinnaker restaurant. And there's the sea. It's a bit wavy. As we made our way down to the sea level, we started to have our concerns. The waves were picking up and it was a little bit chilly, so we didn't know how cold it would be. So I made the first move. And then it was Grace's turn.
Oh, okay, let's get back in the sauna.
Let's go. Go for it. Yeah. What are we saying? So that was the cold dip. How was that, Grace? Good. Then we're going to have a shower and then we're going to go for dinner in the town. 6:20 AM in the morning. We're off for some breakfast. You're looking forward to breakfast? She's looking forward to breakfast. Coffee. I'm not feeling. Got a stomach bug. Yay. So we'll check out breakfast. If you love a buffet style breakfast, you'll love this. You have cereals, you have chocolate, sweets, fried eggs, poached eggs, scrambled eggs, toast, limited refills of coffee, hot and cold food. My personal fave, getting honey from this honeycomb. Well, there we have it. That is the Hotel Croatia CAVTAT, and it is beautiful. It's a 5-star hotel, and the price that we paid, because we had it included in a package, so we had breakfast included, we had the flight from Gatwick included, and including the hotel, and because it's October, it's probably a lot cheaper. So we paid in total for this one holiday £589. I said £589, which I don't think is that bad at all, considering you get views like that. The food is very nice. Downstairs you get a free breakfast. It's a buffet style, and just 5 minutes from town. It's a beautiful place to be. The hotel itself, the room, very clean. It has a nice bar area where, again, panoramic views, absolutely fantastic. You get to go down to the sea after you've had a sauna session in the spa. Now the pool is interesting. It's a salty pool, which I've never been in. So it's sea salt, and you actually can float. I can't float, but in this pool I could. And it's very deep as well. I literally had to go down to the bottom, touch my toes, and still couldn't reach the top of the surface. I was like, very deep. But other than that, beautiful. The staff, lovely. The place, lovely. So, have you been here? Would you stay here? If so, let me know in the comments. Going to catch an early flight, and I'll see you in the next video.